Hello everyone, my name is Tiago. Today I will teach you about the filter model. So here I have some examples. So that just let me give it a zoom, not so much. Yeah, that's alright. Here, so first of all, I will show you how we would do the filter, but without the filter model. So you will know how to compare and what's the equivalent if we don't use the filter. So here we have an array foods. The array has some objects, and each object has two properties: name and type. So we have here fruit, vegetable, five objects. And here, okay, without the filter, what we would have to do to filter the fruit? First, we would have to create a variable if to store our fruits, iterate on this array, and then if the food dot point type is equal to fruit, we would store this value on our array. So this method would do the same thing of filter, but see that we use 5 lines here, and we can do it better using our filter method. So here we have the exactly same array, but now just let me comment here it and get this because it's more clear, and I will explain it. Here, so the difference. We will store the fruits in this variable. Let's explain here. This fruit is our array, and we are calling here the function filter. The function filter needs a callback. What's a callback? Here, let's look at here. A callback we are passing uh, a function within this function within the filter. So look, we are passing a function as an argument to the filter. So look here, the parameter food, we are referring to each object. Like when we are iterating on this array, this will be called food when it's the object being iterated. Food. So food, it's the name that we are using to refer to each object in the array. So now we are here. So we just say if the food point type is equal fruit, it will this logic test will result as true. So the value will be stored on fruits. If doesn't result true, it will result false. Like vegetable, this one will result false. So it won't be added to our array. It will just be skipped. Like the F8, as you can see here, we have just the foods that are considered fruit. So, and if you didn't understand here, we are using an arrow function. As you can see here, we have an arrow. In this situation, let me just uncomment it. Here, in the situation, this one with function for return would do the same thing. Like there are some difference between arrow functions, but in this situation would be the same. So just to know that if you don't know about arrow functions, this here would do the same. But I prefer this because it's more cleaner than this option. Okay, so now we have other here. So here we use a logic test, like comparing the type of the fruit with a string, but we can use other type of logic tests too. This operator. Now let me start with the array. Now we have an array of numbers of 0 to 10, and in this example we will filter the just we will filter the even numbers. So we will just store the even numbers. So here we'll do the same filter, callback with our function, and number is our parameter. So it will like here when it's here it will number. We are referring to each value as a number, as number in the case. So this operator, what does? So let's imagine it will give us the rest of a division. So like 0 divided by 2 is 0. So it is an even number. Like the rest of the division is 0. So it will result true, and the 0 will be stored in even numbers. But 1 divided by 2 is 0 0.5. Yeah, 0 0.5. So it will be skipped, but 2 divided by 2 is 0. So that's the way we can classify in even or odd numbers. So here, as you can see, let me execute it, and now we have an array with all the even numbers from this other array, from the first array. So as you can see, we filtered just with one line, and it is operated that gives us the rest of the division. And just to complete our class, I will show you the other arguments that we can put in the callback. So in most of the case, you will just use food or maybe index. I never saw someone using this array, but you can use. So we have the exactly same array from the first two examples, and now we added some these others arguments. So what it does, index, it will show the index of the object that the array is on. Like if it is here, it will show 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, because it starts from 0 in programming. The always index starts with 0, and here it will show it will give us the array that we are iterating over. So I never saw someone use it, but you can use it. So let's execute to you see it. And here we have banana, broccoli, apple. As I said before, banana index 0, broccoli index 1. So we have now the index of each value on this array. It can be used in some case. And here we have the array true that we are iterating over. So it's showing object because we can like console log an object. So if you wanted to just show the each value on the array, we would have to do other loop inside here, other because filter it's a loop too. It executes a loop, and I think that's it. In the end here. Okay, that's it. That's the example of 3 arguments. So I will put these examples on GitHub if you want to check it, like to save it for to consult it if you forget about it. But I recommend you to practice it, like copy the example or make your own example of each of mine, because if you don't practice, in 1 hour you will have forgotten and you will have to search about it again. So practice is the only way to learn. And that's it. If you liked it, give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and that's it. Bye.